everyone, how are you? Hope all is well. Always remember your peace of mind is everything. Remember, education is not the name of any degree or certification that can be shown to others as proof, but education is the name of our attitude, actions, languages, behavior, and personality with others in real life. Example, you go to a friend or family house. When you reach the gate, it's closed. You open the gate, walk in. When you're leaving, you're gone, leave the gate open. You never needed a certification to tell you to close back the gate. It's your attitude and state of mind that made you not close back the gate. So education don't mean intelligent. So a few people wanted to know my opinion on Rass Kitchen. So to be honest, Rass Kitchen is a channel I have subscribed to over 5 years ago, as my son loved to create all kind of cooking in the kitchen. So from very young I noticed he's drawn to mostly cooking shows. Then as he grew older, he is drawn to more nature kind of cooking shows. And Rass Kitchen is one of them, as it is more outdoors. So he had introduced me back then to Rass Kitchen, and I found it very interesting, but I have not been able to keep up with every upload, but do look in from time to time. I thought it was a good look. This white guy came all the way to Jamaica from Canada to hang out in deep rural Jamaica with a Rasta man to cook. But after watching a few uploads, I think it was awesome how Mathew and RassMokko get along and how they really made it all so interesting. And while we are learning about natural foods and how to prepare them, we were also gaining knowledge on different medicinal plants beneficial to healthy living. And the scenery, wow, it's awesome. And thought to myself, wow, this is a really good move. Very creative. Found it really interesting, and it also brought awareness to Jamaica and the beautiful heritage we have here, and will contribute to more tourists wanting to visit Jamaica for the sights and especially the food. So fast forward, recently I heard there is trouble in the camp. I said to myself, typical Jamaicans can't make a good thing last and really don't know how to handle stardom. We have seen this happen before. You know what? There's always some people that all of a sudden, when they see things going on for you, start chat in your ears to manipulate a good thing. All of a sudden, you're seeing different uploads on social media saying RassMokko is alleging that Mathew was robbing him and he's a scammer. These people been at it and been friends and doing their YouTube for over 10 years. So I'm thinking, after this man leave his country, Canada, come to Jamaica, invest in camera, computer, advertising, sleepless night, editing, the expense of being here, all the things needed for cooking and traveling while the channel is getting off the ground, because trust me, it takes time and money before the channel starts to make any money, and he has to be spending. So how all of a sudden no money problem arise? I would ask RassMokko, how much money have you ever given Mathew towards their excursions and preparation? Have you offered Mathew any finances at all towards developing of this channel? As far as I understand, Mathew had his channel before RassMokko is even working with him. So in a sense, Mathew employed RassMokko to star alongside him on his channel and been financing everything before money even start to come from the channel. So what is this talk where now we hear RassMokko saying he should be getting 50-50? How? You think when Leng put on Sting and bring some of our biggest artists on stage to entertain us, they can go to the length the owners thing and tell him about they want 50-50 of the profit? Hell no. They get paid for their job, and RassMokko was getting paid every month. Well, if he was saying he wanted to negotiate for more money, well, that's understandable. They would have to come to some arrangement between the two of them. But 50-50 talk sound ludicrous. And as a 50-50 go, RassMokko. Whoever talking in your ears, RassMokko, tell them to explain it the right way. Because them just come around now to just come mess up your head and mess up your business. Think about this. The man is from Canada. He has to pay taxes on his business, which is Rass Kitchens. He has to take out expenses of traveling to and from Jamaica, buying and carrying appropriate equipment, then editing and video cameras. Also added research that he has to be doing. When basically RassMokko just need to show up and cook. Sometimes RassMokko even have help from his own daughter or other family members to do the cooking or the food preparation. And they all get paid. The funny thing about this is at first, RassMokko gave the impression that he not getting any money or may not get money much or times apart or, very rarely. And when asked, he directly tried to avoid answering the money questions. Then lo and behold, after Mathew came out with his evidence of monies going to Mokko through his daughter who control his father, she control her father, Mokko finances, because everything have to be done through bank transfers, because when you're paying taxes you have to keep check and balance. So Mathew have everything there. All of a sudden now, Mokko changed his attitude. And now saying there is no problem, he got monies and it's just a misunderstanding, and apologizing to Mathew. That's hurtful for someone that you've been around and working with for 10 years. I saw you pre the man would afraid. If I was Mathew, I don't take Jamaican people lightly, You see, from them start pre-money and been chatting publicly about it, take away your body, because that's a big warning. Leave that there, so. It's also alleged that there is 2 other lady bloggers in his ears. But you see, everything going to stop with Mokko. Him have to have a mind of his own, because he's been around Mathew for over 10 years and should have been able to talk to him without anybody getting in ears for him to start this embarrassment. As I don't know why we as a people love to compete and get into people's affair. Because it's a fact, somebody been influencing RassMokko. Well, they better start looking after him, because after they mess up RassMokko and Mathew relationship, you know what they're going to do? Draw away themselves, because them know them can't help him or do what Mathew was doing for him either. Remember RassMokko, 16, At your age, for make nobody interfere with your money line. Not there, no how. And you blew this because of people. That's all people is good at, chatting. That's why it's good to keep your circle small. You understand? I know you will have the theorists them that will come out and say, white man come use Rasta and dash him away, without looking at the facts of the situation. I have to be realistic and stick to the facts of the case. The funny thing about this is you feel like you don't want to blame RassMokko, but he's a big man. Because him just don't understand. He's not very knowledgeable on certain things. And when he think that people is coming to him and he might be thinking it's good encouragement. No, them just damn enough and there are problems. So everything will happen here now, a RassMokko left in the mess, and them don't create the problem and gone. I can't deal with the coulda shoulda. I can only comment on what can be proof, not what I think or what I feel. The fact is, Mathew had a business. He came to Jamaica and employed RassMokko, which turned out to be a big star alongside him. He pays him monthly. The channel is not for RassMokko. RassMokko invests no money or equipment into the business. All the finances is Mathew. What can I say? Stardom and people got to RassMokko head. That made him lash out. That he seems to have forgotten that all he is an employee. The only thing that could change the facts is if they had some kind of contract that says something completely different. Then my opinion would change. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, please. Love you all. Bye for now.